You. Is there a situation? The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words...
Given everything that's going on...
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for...
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in.
I like the sound of that.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you...
I take it you've read the files on everyone in...
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be... The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person...
Everyone is heading for the desert per...
There's no way it was a spur of the moment. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the begin... I see.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's... Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Darker skin, scars. Nothing unusual about how he dresses. A coin. Interesting. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a...
Ma'am? What are you doing in...
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the... and then...
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side...
Sure. She has blonde hair.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. A while ago now. You'll never catch up with...
That would be amazing.
Hey, let's not worry about...
All right, thanks. Okay.
You're not wrong there. I mean...
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help.
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means.
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, and that...
I'm all ears. But to be clear...
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Pure gold. That's quite something.
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hand?
The shop
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with
As it happens, I'm just about done.
Sure. Let's walk in.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait!
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult. Here's what's gonna happen. Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where...
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be...
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this...
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you...
Gee, I don't know.
Okay.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right?
Paimon? Well, Paimon, besides,
Fine. Join me if you want. But be...
No need! Paimon will be super...
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Ah! Coming!
Behold! Quit following me. We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on your mind?
Huh? Oh,
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was...
what's that supposed to mean?
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the Traveler's side. Just saying.
Hat guy?
What?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with it, Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got, and the more Paimon thought,
You asked the right person. Boy, do I...
Oh,
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is you have to make the... Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon...
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. How strange. We've been... What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole... We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up. Yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely...
How would they know to do that? Wouldn't they have...
That's the problem. They couldn't This feels all...
Even though this isn't a formal meeting...
Shesupang and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of... As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you. Time has taken many things away.
I must say, there is one thing. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Den...
Oh no! So even don't worry, Paimon. It worked. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When God...
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to...
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and...
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, not to mention that it was the times have changed.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Koti.
Now then, let us learn more of
The brightest minds of the...
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Tevat since the very beginning. But during the age after the Heavenly Principles arrived, since then, as the Dendro Archon, Tevat has seen many of... I made sure to monitor. I still believe that someone has actively invaded by entering Irminsul.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion.
That's right. As important as...
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the
defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. soon.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame.
But the people of Sumeru should...
And this is why you...
Yes. The only thing in all I managed to do before falling into the scholar's initial plan, unfortunately, to rise to the challenge, to reclaim Ermin's...
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have...
Together, we will do everything...
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder...
Well...
Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this Irminsul? How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed to...
What in the world was that?
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as...
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden. It has become a tree of unbridled greed.
Blasphemy. But...
The birth of this tree proves to me, but to explain the situation...
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry?
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Sorry.
A baleful tree.
Speaking of Dottore, I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught.
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole?
It's hardly a conventional strategy. And the rationale, but as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset.
there is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act. Mr. Al-Haytham and Mr. Kave,
We'll give it everything.
The plan looks feasible, but the...
General Mahamatra Sino and...
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the...
Following up on the elemental energy...
Yep, that's right.
Got it.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties.
You bet. We can...
Good. I believe that...
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day.
That Master Nephis has faith in everyone's ability.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking the Eternal Oasis?
Regarding your trip to so regretfully...
No point putting too much
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you...
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
Plus, we'll be there
Yes. I believe in my... Well...
to what extent we can implement the
Yeah, no surprise.
Once we roll this out, this still leaves us with a significant...
We'll need a supply of rare material. Time is not on our side.
The Aru Merge and Renovation Project, as discussed. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a...
Makes sense. There's not much we can do.
Get in formation and stay close.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs. Dismantle...
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use.
Excuse me? Glory to Al Akmar!
Squall and Fury, know your place! Calamute judgment is upon you!
You stink! Your penance is due! You stand condemned!
Way ahead of you!
The wind rises.
Ah! Futile!
Give me some space.
Behold!
Through me, justice is served! Their penance is due! You stand condemned!
Way ahead of you!
The wind rises.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Ha! A sage's wisdom! Give me some space.
Surrender!
Excuse me?
Nowhere to run!
Squall and Fury!
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Give me some space.
Judgment is upon Guilty! Behold!
Way ahead of you!
Know your place!
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary...
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan...
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. I'm well aware what a Oh, trust me. I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply, but will you really be needing all of this? According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the...
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of...
Of course. The real... It's really quite a beautiful design.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm Energy, Madame Farzan?
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, element...
Good to know. Master told me in private.
Oh, well, you...
At first, the Dendro art to protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone, it's an information, a tricky problem. But today...
What do you mean? Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I Hey, what? That is not what I call a... Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to...
In other words, the big problem of survival when the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them. Most people would find this
Sharing knowledge is a... All right.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, the material... Al-Haytham.
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing
After Aru started up, 2 more...
Humans may not read what is written by the gods. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has...
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Wait, I think I've got it.
A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years, or...
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences.
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite...
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the...
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready.
1 second. It's...
dangerous? Why,
I should be the one to go, then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has...
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess to... Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively...
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are control...
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to... put some...
Thank you. This doesn't seem like
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials.
Ready? Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho! Excellent work. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place! Chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Done.
Finally. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations.
In addition to the existing functions, since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further.
So, building upon the existing
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal...
I agree. This is the best solution
Me, oh my!
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida! Here you are. Miss Nicole truly is She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free. Oh, is Nicole all right? She is. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Neck, but why? And if...
Good question. I'm wondering the same.
That voice.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro.
Malika, I apologize for asking it. I also apologize for not being able to... Irminsul has been infiltrated by the doctor. World from within the tree. Fortunately, there is...
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the doctor has no way of knowing...
Exactly.
So, by meeting each other in this way, the Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to...
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but... So even when the people of Sumeru became... But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. The Heavenly Principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least...
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants...
Meaning? Protect...
Yes. My own power may be limited.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about.
That's right. Nahida...
You need the Pyronosis.
Yes. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far...
Surely a Gnosis is pretty important to a
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, as far as I'm concerned, a Gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Uh-huh?
Uh-huh. I know you accompanied...
Are you sure about this?
I won't try to quantify. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. You don't need to tell me this...
Malika, my heartfelt thanks.
But now...
I have an idea.
Just as I thought.
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a Descender, Irminsul contains no records of her, and thus has no way to impede her.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Whoa! Thank Thank you, Moika.
All right, all right. Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass.
I have the pyronosis in my hand. I need to think hard about my memories of pyro. My memories of...
The gnosis disappeared.
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You...
Whew.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Moika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you.
We won't let you down.
Yeah.
Traveler, Paimon's a teensy bit... Of course.
I'm doing all right.
With the negative effects of Irminsul? But please don't worry. Stoking the fire inside...
Me too.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation.
What are you talking about, Hat Guy? This is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense.
I don't know why, but
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. And we feel exactly the same way around you.
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end? Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless...
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day.
When work ends, you...
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a... Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you.
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came...
There's only so much I can do.
Was it like this?
You mean with Azar and his...
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the...
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who...
I came for a conversation!
What do I think? I think we're certainly better...
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, the sky is so clear. And there isn't a whiff of decay.
Awful things happen. What you and I have done is increase our...
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all. Oh, I hope everything...
It will. As long as...
It's really...
I think it's...
Ugh.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good.
As much as possible.
That'll be enough.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! I brought some juice.
I know how easily you get...
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented.
A juicer? Did Sucrose...
Yeah. I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident.
The juice is very sweet.
I think so
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, it just still feels...
I know the feeling well.
At least now.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe. Very well, very well.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you.
Yeah.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light, I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to...
My professor once told me that your rage and your...
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same, but it's all about to...
I don't know if you've noticed, but...
And since this isn't over...
Yeah. Sumiro is my home.
And once you're done?
Stop it with the sales pitch.
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here.
Madam...
Thank you, Madame Fars.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Please, try to relax, madam.
I know.
Something on your mind?
Nothing in particular. It's just... right now, the future feels strange.
But the future has not yet arrived. How can you say...
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. People are shaped by...
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darsh...
Even at the height of the crisis and not...
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender...
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now... If only my father...
Era. To me, that term...
Do angels even...
Yes. At least, I do. I fear the gap. Time renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor.
You're very human in that...
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wing...
You're more human.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations.
Case studies for...
Myself. It was a gentle, guiding humans.
Look at the time. I should head back. I'm so sorry.
Wait.
Have we met?
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed...
Oh.
You recognize...
The clue's in the name, Mr.
Fair point.
It's getting...
Well, I could ask you the same question.
Well, I have something of a background in such.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did. I was told that I even shed.
Not at all. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Too bad we've got a fight tomorrow. I could really...
Let us pray instead.
Prayer.
Lord Sangama Bay.
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that.
No, really? I'll take 2.
I knew you'd ask. Surprise!
That's very generous of you, Lord Sangama Bay.
Nope. Turns out, it's not that easy to turn. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert?
No way!
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the...
Wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. The pest.
She and Candace go way back. It's
Sure, but why did they have to be things?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know.
It must be hard trying to make a... Definitely. Does praying help you stay?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My
anger.
Oh, my lady? What are you doing?
Just taking a walk to clear my head. Look where I ended.
Yes, Miss Dunyarzad.
Come on, it's fine.
Oh, then...
I remember you, Miss Dunyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly.
That's right. I see her more at...
Agreed.
I spoke with several people during... Oh, it makes me glad.
You've grown my lady, you've always... What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be...
I pray that
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
Time to go! Let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
I have not felt standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means.
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name.
Dendro Archon.
I was wondering... whose counsel I should seek?
What kind of question?
So many. As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, What are the many disasters that this world faces?
The biggest question you should be asking is...
Yes. Although, I must not fail.
What we declare to be a young...
Nahida! We're here just in time.
Ready when you are.
We're here too.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so...
Sorry, I got...
Lesser Lord Kusanali? The equipment is...
As discussed during our meeting.
Accessing Irminsul via the Akashas, maybe you should...
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable... As long as a system this powerful in the pursuit of greater knowledge... Correct. Right.
That's right.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru.
Every person?
Yes.
I've already calculated the amount...
So you mean...
Yes. But
when we evacuated the city, we've checked all the relevant records.
Everyone in Sumeru is...
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, but by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, under normal circumstances, thus, it... Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready!
Knowledge, they turn to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree is still growing!
Great!
What a display of true courage! The courage to think, and the courage to...
Indeed, only human...
What was once created for...
I am grateful to you three now. Nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. Now for the... I will need the help of your...
How might we be of service?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately.
Right now?
In that case... Ibis King, would you agree that this is...
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one...
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safhe Shatranj.
Safhe Shatranj?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from... In other words...
Transfer initiated.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he...
Never mind. It is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have...
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now. Dottore, I've placed your final day.
Is it not a little petty to
other professions? Mine is not a role.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured. Well, I presume you have...
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years to achieve, but as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the...
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting.
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not?
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely...
Experiments take many forms. A suspiciously vacant seat. A new fate.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create... Almost everyone faces the prospect of death. But not a single person has ever been able to. I am the only one.
Clearly the dividing...
Is that why you...
Could I call myself a...
Well then, I must say...
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing, showing up in the name of the... As for why I'm here...
I'd argue that Is it not true?
Especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more...
Is it really so greedy to...
Of course not, my dear...
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching...
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears... Well, Dottore...
They're coming. They'll breach the city gate.
But even so, I would say Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create...
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them...
Very well. Have you heard this story? There was... He pleaded with the gods. Many suns and moons passed. Seasons changed, and...
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
For someone who despises them. At first I thought you'd be...
Concerned I would terminate our partnership.
Not at all.
Don't you find people's attitudes, and yet... When they...
Is that supposed to be...
No.
There's no need to be... I know it's a little late in the day to be asking this.
I'm flattered. The part of your soul that went to Nodcry caused quite a...
Dear me. I must have caused you no end of trouble.
You certainly did. I had the rare... Don't worry, I pulled through. At most, it's a public relation.
Now I'm curious. How...
Oh, it was quite simple. I just pinned the blame. I could hardly be expected to defy...
How you slander me. There's no question that... Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say. Field work always takes quite a toll.
Why are you so eager?
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me. What's on your mind?
The limits of humanity. It's a pity. Despite running...
It's rare to hear you admit to...
I beg to differ.
Ah, yes, of course. What are you thinking of?
A new experiment. In the event that my soul was depleted, say we extracted my data from someone...
Such a scenario...
Oh?
As long as your current soul survives, there will be no need to create a new individual. Don't forget, you... And if you ceased to exist...
Since the day I met you,
Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
The power of King Deshret's...
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than...
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharva.
I hope this will be my last.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just...
What an amusing comment, my dear lady.
Whoa! Why is Candace...
Because the image on her shield is one of me.
Huh. Well, la-di-da.
You wish for your gauntlet to speak?
I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you...
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the house. Move out.
Out of my way!
Taste this!
Watch out! Get lost!
Thank you, Jed.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Buckle up! Hi! You're dead meat! Yield!
Can't run from death.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done.
Show no mercy!
Play upon your soul!
You asked for it! Out of my sight! Yield! Hear my prayer!
This is Her Majesty's gift!
Looks like we're in your
plan. Do your worst! Buckle up! Hi!
Futile! Through me, justice is...
Better hold back this
Yield! Gloves off! Jams! Huh.
Surrender!
Indo!
Waterway secured.
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome.
The team has arrived at the north entrance.
Good.
Let's get it on! Hi! Wait! Hear my prayer! Yield!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Their penance is due.
Look alive! They're dead meat! Wait! We shall prevent.
Nowhere to run.
Look at me!
Your skull!
Judgment is upon you. Guilty.
Run while you still can!
You stand condemned. Guilty.
Yield! Let's get it on! Hi! Did it take too long? Look at—
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Mahamacha Sino!
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could split up.
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
As you can see, our people came raring to go.
Good.
How are things with the Traveler?
Don't underestimate Tainari, just—
All right. You know that—
Sino and the reinforcements of by using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can—
Good luck with that.
Huh?
Ready?
Ready.
Can't see? One with the forest. Keep up.
A new dawn rises!
The wind rises. Bow your head. I hear everything.
jammed. So quiet.
Fatui soldiers.
Careful.
Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru.
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average.
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of... So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation, rather than a battle.
Very clever, General Mahamatra-san.
A siege? Sumeru City, but...
Historically, yes. But things can always change.
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. But what happens next? Do you enjoy? Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses! He was never there to begin with. That was just a...
Enough talk! Attack!
Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But
decoy or not?
Not imminently.
This is far enough.
Are you sure you don't need...
No need. Once the connection is established...
All right. Goodbye.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on, where's it hiding?
Found it. We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the Sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system. You should be pretty familiar.
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once you're...
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Maybe... Huh? Why are you staring?
It's nothing.
Hey.
Well, anyway.
If we say Alhatham's not a weirdo...
She just goes to show how...
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname?
What? No way!
Fine.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after...
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tainari and Sino.
We will be.
Initiating connection. Well, come to think of it, I still don't even...
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read.
Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever...
Listen to me. Your safety, don't even...
All right.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's a complete mess.
Must be Dottoro's doing. Either he's searching for some information...
It's still changing.
He has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, he can't pinpoint... Be on your guard. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottoro's power. Don't touch them, or you might alert him. He's looking for us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot. Search for it. Behold! The wind rises. Behold! Squall Fury! The same old trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us.
Oh no! It's...
A trap! Is that why he was using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
I'm trapped!
Why won't this thing budge?
Hello?
Nicole?
Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside. I couldn't see anything at first. It's not the clearest image. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out of the jam you're currently... Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupted information... Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close. And let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
Is that one of them?
Quit following me. Too slow. Squall and Fury.
This must be another one.
Agreed. Now... Wait! Watch out!
It's Dottore.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait! What is that?
Pursuers! That's gotta be it!
Run! Don't let that thing touch you!
Dodge that attack!
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left! Trust me!
Fleeing like vermin. What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves! Stay focused!
There's a cliff ahead! Jump!
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these too. I think the pursuit is over.
Hard to say. Stay alert. Quit following me. Behold!
Whew. I think we...
You doing okay?
I'll be fine.
Take a short rest, and then...
Nicole?
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Look at you supporting one another. How
Dottore!
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free. I indulged your presumption. Fleeing is for Anna.
If that's true, then why?
Because I wanted to observe you. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not here for a fight. After all, why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. You made a bold series of moves in deciding to erase yourself. And with the power of this great chronicling, once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you managed to erase However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. For someone in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair.
You seem very pleased with yourself for figuring it out. I'm sure you'd even be more delighted to learn the full extent of your crimes.
That would hardly be necessary. Let me put your mind at ease. I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes.
Dottore?
All here shall bend to my will.
The wind rises.
Scorch and burn!
Squall and fury.
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. How foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
Oh, will I now?
Behold!
Time to ignite!
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question! I'll distract Ettore. You focus on the mission.
Got it.
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
Outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Good timing.
Ettore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh. My strength is fading!
Since you are within Irminsul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from...
Squall and Fury!
Now!
I admire your attempt to introduce a new variant, but it's nowhere near enough! Buzzing fly!
You're dead!
A petty trick!
Everyone hold hands! Yeah!
The wind rises! Quit following me!
Hey!
Burn all before you! Blade of the primal flame!
Behold! Upon the gale!
You won't just...
They're so close! Just hold on a little longer! I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you!
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started.
It's time!
Say your prayers!
The enemy is innocent, so watch your back!
It's time!
Say your prayers!
Time to ignite!
Squall and Fury!
Let's try this! Muso no
Upon the gale!
Hitohaki!
Say your prayers!
Final flame!
Behold! Search for it!
It's time!
Say your prayers! Finally, time for you to die. Excited?
Time for me to die? How could I have reached this place if...
It's time!
Say your prayers!
Time to ignite!
Burn
The
all
wind rises.
before you! Blade of the primal flame!
It's time!
Say your prayers! Too slow.
That's enough!
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me. But give your verdict now!
Blessed One of Wisdom, Mahakosaladhama, are you certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy Irminsul? It represents both your roots and your finest...
This is my decision.
Irminsul is the original tree of Tibet. It is the means by which the heavenly principle...
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision.
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect. Since you have become a great tree yourself, what till we meet again?
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part. The 35-year-old Segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the Segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up! Call for help!
Surely he would be rescued, Zandik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zandik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zandiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
What a magnificent fire. In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is...
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts.
Mortal fear.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the elixir of immortality. You fear the prospect of dying a wretched end in it.
Of course I do. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments.
From the very beginning.
But still you came.
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed...
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality. and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you prove that you...
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. I have been quite particular about many things in my life. But where the manner of my death...
You make yourself sound so...
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
I could have carried out many more experiments, but to me, Lord of Dendro, this outcome is certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for...
Experiment. It sounds like you're trying to...
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that...
Indeed. I can see no further outcomes. Ha. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing your survival depends on. Your previous threat was empty, but this time...
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies.
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch-enemy all along. But now...
I do not deny your intelligence. But what you refer to as they are events that take place in the real world. And there is so much more. Goodbye. We will never meet again.
Well, that's the last of them. Everyone on the list is...
It was a long, hard road. But I just pray that we'll never need...
Paradise. In the annals of the Temple of Silence.
I wouldn't think gods need such a place.
People always think they're the only one. As the Goat King once said, a god without his people...
Only we can truly understand.
Given the myriad ways and...
Well, that sounds about right.
If you told me a few years back...
Belief is a choice.
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence. I heard the Goat King and the Ibis King decided to pay us a visit.
It's back to Aru Village.
Until next time,
right back at you. Where it is that two of the others...
Dropping by?
Oh, the temple was founded.
Guess that's true.
All right. We'll make sure to find time to stop by.
I will.
You do have a point.
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers like us.
Naturally. What do you think, Layla?
Huh? How could I possibly be...
Sorry if my question was unclear.
Hey, I never agreed to this.
Different beliefs can coexist.
By which you mean...
Family.
You could say that. Just look at this place.
And what do you mean by that?
I mean that for the most part, times...
Why does that not surprise me?
Anyway, given how much time...
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returns, you can discuss the matter of staying here with him. But judging by the expressions of everyone, this sacred ground houses up...
How about we share a meal together first? I imagine it's been many...
Oh, that sounds wonderful! After so...
are we having a get-together?
Oh, my, that would be...
How the times have changed!
And you, Mr. Herreshoff?
To be honest...
Me...
Forgive my bluntness, but...
I do, but... projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like parties where everyone brings...
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia Fort...
Can we do that? Wouldn't Tainari have to transport a ton of drinking water?
Don't worry, I can help.
Me?
The more the merrier.
Don't take this the wrong...
If I were to compete against you, I can't...
Where's Sobek? I'm sure he'd...
I wonder what variant of chess...
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Such devastation visited on Sumeru City. So many houses destroyed or... Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever to tidy...
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity and effort in helping to clean up this mess.
Helping? Effort? This is your house! Of course you should be putting in the effort!
So you see yourself as just a helper in this...
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up... Fine. I suppose I do. Wait a...
Nevertheless, in the wake of a great storm, a missing...
Can you stop making it seem like...
I won't pretend it's ideal.
This is the roof over your head. Your shelter from the cold. The furniture is scattered. The paintings have fallen off the walls. The windows are shattered. Don't you feel even a little disheartened?
The way I see it.
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall. You simply don't understand just how much work goes into making a proper home.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the painting?
I mean your sentimentality.
Oh, well, yes. But I'd rather not.
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt to improve their...
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. Anguish can be a source of inspiration.
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response is that?
And I wasn't trying...
Happy about what?
Happy that you can always find an answer that backs up your views. More often than not, life is a process of running into problems and then searching for answers. Not everyone's...
Huh. What about you?
Pass me that box.
Huh? Okay.
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
What? Wait a second. Isn't that box mine? Hey, it is! It must have fallen off that shelf. I'll hate them. Those are my paints and ink.
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? What kind of progress is this? These books on the guess I should help him
The very picture of calm. Nicole raised a finger and replied, Alice has exhausted her strength. She'd be nothing but a burden out here on the battlefield. Now, we can take her to rest.
My elemental reactions seem more stable now. Looks like I'm getting to see a theory in action. Local subter beasts, imported goods, such a bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do realize you sound like a choking cow?
It's called being imposing.
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What command?
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told Candace and the others everything, didn't you? Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they see me now?
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed.
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of Lord Sangama Bay are behind you. Why not take this chance to make a few honest friends?
Speaking of friends...
A coming together of fates, nothing more.
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least. Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So, I really took a loss this time. Ugh, what are you looking at?
I'm trying to see if you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears. A little birdie told me that when Lord Sangama Bay makes money...
Ugh, you were...
Nefer! Thank goodness you're here. I've been looking every...
Huh? Oh, well.
Oh, no. I'm not here to buy.
Reasoning knows not time of...
Huh? Isn't that...
It was all the rage for a while.
Don't bring up that book.
Surprisingly enough,
You're from the Vahumana? I brought you this book. Because...
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord.
No eye for good literature.
Perhaps she feels...
Suits my style. Very interesting, thank you. And as it happens, I have something...
Incense?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you last time?
Well, actually... But I'll gladly accept this.
Katayun, you...
Congratulations,
Well done, Kale. After studying for so long, you've finally become a full-fledged ranger.
Sure hasn't been easy for you.
All grown up. No.
Thanks, everyone. Master Tainari, thank you for your guidance.
Sino had a matter to attend to.
I'm afraid the party will...
Kale?
No, I've made plans with the...
Well, that's a relief.
Of course. After all that catching up on sleep and
For someone who spends so much time resting, your recovery routine is surprisingly simple.
Hey! Paimon's been working her butt off.
Don't worry. I saw how hard you worked.
Alright. Paimon's been looking around the place and it's... Traveler, Paimon!
What's going on here?
Nothing much. Nahida was just expressing concern for my physical and mental well-being.
Oh, the Traveler told Paimon all about that. We've both been very worried about you.
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of... If we can just get to the bottom of Dottoro's intentions, we can minimize his negative influence.
Just listen to that newfound...
Observe. A classic Sumeru specialty.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dottore said to you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer under his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
If it helps, just think of yourself for a puppet. Developing at such an age is perfectly normal.
However you see yourself. Well done.
Alright. I see.
Anyway.
What else can I do but complete my current courses? Everything else can wait. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still...
I'm so happy that Hat Guy is doing better than... But what about you, Nahida? The Pyrognosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got out of hand.
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been severed and transposed onto Aru. Angels can do things like that? They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. In my eyes, much of what she went on...
So, does that mean...
Correct. The wisdom of Sumeru has... Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay, Nahi...
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Sir Nepis.
Yes, there's something I need to report.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual pleasantries. His stance is that, following the unrest and Nod Cry, Dottore was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue elf.
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own harbingers. The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to... Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and... Sounds like it's...
True. but as diplomatic rhetoric goes...
This disaster has had the matter of Dottore can be seen as with Irminsul burned. The flow of fate now carries many more possibilities.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will you eat with us once this matter is dealt?
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia all told me this.
What a wonderful idea.
Not more tomatoes, surely.
More? Dendro Archon, what do you mean?
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Take your time, there's no...
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Me, them, the...
I know. Traveler, Paimon.
Sure. You'll hear no...
Wonderful. Natlan is such a lively place. It's super cheerful. I can see that. There are people...
You came. Welcome, welcome. You must be hungry from your journey.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We've been...
All right.
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's got...
Sounds like a plan. Let's find somewhere to sit down. I should tell you, I already have some sense of why you've come.
Why's that, Malika?
To say thank you.
Your senses are spot on.
Because the pyronosis has vanished.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the pyronosis. Not even any trace of it burning to ash.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. There's no need to feel guilty.
Thank you. It's not that we lack other means.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle for the deepest wisdom of all.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing...
There's still a lot of work to do, but...
Partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that...
That's a nice... To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings.
What a great idea!
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we...
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kale had come from the goddess of flowers, but I kept it a secret. Those remains weren't hurting Kale, not as she is now. They simply exist. A yearning.
She should be ready to face the truth
whenever people meet.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid. Is that so? Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens...
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy... Impressive, right? Sino said that official ranger son... You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru. Plus, it's not just me.
Dainari, is that...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayuviastra? Behold, the great Vayuviastra, General Mahamatra.
How times have changed. I wasn't expecting you to beat me to the punchline.
You've really upped the aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Kale, How did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Calais!
Sucrose! It's been so—
I've been well. Everything's going great.
Not at the moment.
Oh, seriously? That's wonderful.
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your question.
Albedo! Paimon didn't see—
It's been a while since all of us were together like this.
Good idea, my friend. You never...
So, what are your ideas?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own official Forest Ranger Calais. The rest of us are simply her humble travel...
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked.
Oh, is our story not heartwarming? If I recall correctly, there was even a scene like the...
Besides being heartwarming...
Oh, you're here already? I'm still giving Dodoko a little trim.
A trim? Does Dodoko need haircuts?
Of course. It's important to know how to take... All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel.
Oh, right!
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool-sounding lines.
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly,
Miss Nicole.
Calais? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Wish? What do you mean?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a wish that needed my help to come.
Well, you never mentioned that.
To be fair, come on, let's...
Huh? You're...
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting. An oasis will spring from the place where...
Lilupar? What are you doing here?
I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here and then invite Calais. The prologue to this story is that... Could this be...
Related to the god?
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. And now I have seen you. But, beneath all this...
I do.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love they inscribe? Are these things not yours as well?
They are. This is something Miss Nicole said I should learn how to...
Don't you want any?
She gave me a revelation once.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. How fascinating.
Of course not.
Yet I am a djinn. Calais.
But... her roommate...
That's beside the point.
I...
But look, you know nothing about me. Ah, so you do know, my dear young lady.
Are you sure about this, Lilupar?
I yearn to see my mistress. And you, Calais.
But Miss...
My wish will be fulfilled. And I...
Why would you wish...
A long, unending... Since you've promised to...
Calais, there's no pressure on you.
It's as if you want...
Nothing so selfless.
I understand.
Close your eyes, Calais. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrender. People say that Thank you.
Lilupar!
She left.
Calais?
I'm fine. Don't actually feel... Those remains weren't hurting, Calais.
Calais must have already received what she was yearning.
I'm doing fine.
Then my wish has come true, too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance...
So between Miss Lilo...
Wonderful.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do?
Clay, look who I've brought to see you.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event.
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that.
Really?
Me.
So that's what this is all about.
Exactly. The old me is gone.
Do you think maybe up in the sky?
Oh. What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think, at least, if it were up to me, I'd consider...
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can... Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend. I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about... But somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step.